Nah, not really in the mood for this. Not really in the mood to get the rest of the stuff I'm missing. It's fine, it's not really what I want to do right now. Oh my god, a Western release for this game? Gensou Skydrift debuted as a trial during Comic-Con 87 in December 29, 2014. During Comic-Con 88, it got a full release in August 14, 2015. My first encounter with this game was a video on YouTube a couple of years ago. When I first saw this, I had very little knowledge of what Toho was, so when I saw this, I thought that this would be a pretty good game to play. It's unfortunate that it was only in Japan at the time, and I didn't feel like going through a ton of hoops to get myself a copy. So I forgot about it and continued with whatever was happening at the time. Now here comes December 11, 2019. I'm just scrolling through the Nintendo eShop, and what do I see? This game right here. It only took one screenshot to remind me of this game. I pre-purchased it and waited for the release. The game also released on Steam, but I've already made my purchase, so I didn't mind. The game drops, and my god, this game plays beautifully. It combines the two drivers in one from Mario Kart Double Dash with the racing mechanics of Sonic Riders. I guess it helps that some of the developers for Double Dash actually worked on this game too. I fell in love with this game just after the first race. From what I've researched, they plan on releasing this for the PS4 but during the first quarter of 2020. There is a campaign mode, but I'm just gonna give a quick synopsis for it. An incident has developed where no one can fly with their own power, instead they need the help of another to fly around. We get some viewpoints on what everyone thinks about the issue at hand, till we get to the point on who the perpetrators are. It's not a very long story, and finishing it unlocks a couple more characters and the rest of the tracks. There is an extra campaign when you finish the first one, and I found that accidentally by hitting campaign when I finished it. This one is more of a revenge plot with the two antagonists trying to beat all the others in races. Shows what the true intentions of what one of them really wanted, and ends with a carnival track, which unlocks when this campaign ends, along with two more racers. The game plays like a mixture of Mario Kart Double Dash and Sonic Riders. You can switch between the riders like in Double Dash, and the drifting feels like it comes from Sonic Riders. There is a mana meter on the bottom right for both characters. When it fills up, you can roll for a magic card, which can either be a speed boost, a homing tarot card, or even a bomb. There is also a second bar over the first that fills up the further you are from first place. Once that and the mana bar are completely filled, you can roll for the current rider's special. These depend on who you race as, but they can be homing balls of light, a speed boost with an extra blast, or even drop a freaking moon on first place. I do have a few complaints about the game. One is that the camera can get a little bit crazy, specifically because of how some of the angles you can actually get off specific ramps. Another is that there aren't really any cups or difficulty options, so racing against the AI is pretty much the same. And my last complaint, it's a minor one for me, is that all the alternate colors are locked behind getting ranks in online mode. Which, again, you only unlock the rest of the colors as you rank up. The soundtrack for the game is very nice. A lot of it is remixes from other Toho songs, and they all do sound very good. My favorite has to be Lost Bamboo Thicket. It just has a nice bounce that I just want to keep listening to it out of the game. The game actually has 4-player local multiplayer, which is nice. But what about the online? Well, for the Switch version specifically, it's bare at the moment. When the game first released, you couldn't see anyone online, maybe 1 or 2 people during my experience. Apparently there was an issue with the online that was fixed with the first update, which made it so you can actually choose which region you want to play in. It helped a bit, but it seems like the Switch version doesn't have that many people playing online, even when I switched regions. Also, it seems like the PC version is getting a majority of the updates at the moment, so the online on that one may be more active. And that is Gensou Skydrift. I do recommend this game on PC. If the Switch version does get another update in the near future, then I'd recommend that version too. They have an update schedule on the Steam forums, and looking through that, they have plans on adding new characters, courses, and even official tournaments. I'm excited with what the developers will do for the game, but I do hope that the Switch version will get updated more often too.